I understand why people hold them up to a high standard, but we didn't get the chance to see how they would develop once they got to a certain point. So I get why people say have their differences on older people that unfortunately had to pass before they got into the later years of their career because we don't know how they would have adjusted.
Okay.
Not saying they couldn't have, but we just don't know how it would end up.
Well, see, this is what I observed because I was around when, I was real young, but I was around when they died, and I was still a full hip hop youngster head. This is what I noticed. A lot of people hadn't seen the notice until I bring this to the forefront. They was the top. They was on top at the time. They was like phenomenal. Like it wasn't that they had gatekeepers. They was just that good. Unless you was spitting as hard as Pac and Big, you wasn't getting on. You know what I mean? It was extremely harder to get on because of them two cats. You know what I'm saying? And it was like what I noticed once Pac and Big died, that's when these wannabe motherfuckers just flooded the gates. They dead. We can be rappers now. Just flooded this motherfucker, man. Everybody was a rapper after that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, wouldn't have been coming out. You know what I'm saying? If Pac and Biggie wasn't even was in the forefront, wouldn't have a record deal. You know what I mean? If there was a CD, they toss that bitch like a frisbee. You already know. So I mean that's what I noticed. The floodgates. I mean we do still. After they died, we still had some good rappers like Luda, T.I. On the east side, lyrically, Cannabis. Nelly. I respect Nelly's. He had to grow on me because he was singing. He did that sing rap. You know what I'm saying? But you listen to what Nelly's saying. I mean, he putting some vibrato in rapping, and it was his own, and it was different. And it was nice. He went diamond. Whatever. But anything after 2004, niggas just stopped giving a fuck, man. They just not even trying. You know what I'm saying?
Because it got, when anything gets too commercial, it always goes down the drain.
It gets watered down.
That's what happens with anything.
And that's what I think. I think people always tell me, Doc, you're going too deep on this. You reaching too hard. You're thinking too much. I think that the government has a hand in